Lower income consumers in the United States. Hi, this is consumer protection attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers, regular folks like me and you, deal with debt collection harassment, inaccurate credit reporting, and other consumer related matters. In this video, I'm going to talk about lower income consumers and debt collection. It's a tough world out there, especially for lower income consumers. They're disproportionately impacted by debt collection and debt collectors. They're more likely to have one or more debts in collections. Now, the pre-pandemic numbers were that 44% of Texans have debts that are in collections. That's almost half of Texans are facing collection issues. And a national payroll study found that the highest number of garnishments are for those earning between $20,000 and $60,000 a year. The folks in that group are more likely to have garnishments than groups earning above $60,000 a year. Again, lower income consumers are disproportionately impacted by debt collection. Lower income consumers who get sued on a debt are less likely to respond to that lawsuit. Something like 90%. There are hundreds of thousands of debt collection lawsuits filed in the state of Texas every year, and something like 90% of them go unanswered. And that number is higher amongst lower income consumers. They feel like they can't afford an attorney. They feel like they're not going to win anyways, or they feel like it's a lost cause. And so those folks are more likely to not respond and get a default judgment against them. A default judgment gives a debt collector a lot more powerful tools to try to collect the debt. Lower income consumers are less likely to file for bankruptcy or obtain a fresh start from bankruptcy. A Chapter 7 bankruptcy can discharge all of your unsecured debts. But if you're a lower income consumer, statistics say you're less likely to take advantage of the fresh start offered by bankruptcy. Lower income consumers are more likely to engage in debt coping strategies, skipping or rotating payments, paying the minimum balance, paying one card with another card. There's a number of these strategies, and lower income consumers are more likely to engage in them. Lower income consumers are more likely to be harassed by debt collectors. If you're struggling with your income and struggling with collections, debt collectors are calling you and harassing you, sending you letters, save those letters. Keep track of those phone calls. You could have a case against a debt collector for debt collection harassment. Things are hard out there, and they're especially hard for lower income consumers. If you need help, give us a call. Please consider subscribing to this channel, and thank you for watching.